All right, welcome back, everybody. We want to thank Josh Harper for playing.
Harper.
So great. It was really great. I love you guys. Thanks for coming in. But we're going to switch gears now to the next band. Let's bring them on in. The Cellar Lantern Hymns.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Welcome to the show. So,
Thanks for having us.
introduce yourself. Tell everybody what you do in the band and everything like that.
Hello. My name is Ivy. Some of y'all, if your family, know me as Colton. Hello. I'm one of the primary singer-songwriters, and I play guitar. And for the record, my debut record, I also did bass and drums.
Oh.
I am Max. And
So like Mux, but with an A.
Like Mux, but with an A.
Nice.
And I play bass, and I do some of the songwriting.
So it's a shared writing.
Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, they're mostly the main writer, but I contribute a little.
So how long have the two of you been playing together now?
Well, we've been dating for about a year. We've been playing for...
I didn't want to assume, but you know.
You don't say. No, we've been dating for about a year, and Max became a part of the Cellar Lantern Hymns, I don't know, about a month ago.
Yeah.
After I introduced them to the band.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Now, you know, we do have your parents watching, so that's really nice of them. Thank you for being supportive of the arts. Really great. But for everybody else out there watching, how long have you been doing this now? It's a pretty new thing, right?
Yes, I started the Cellar Lantern Hymns in June.
Oh, this year?
Of this year.
Oh, wow. I thought it was a little bit longer than that.
No, started in June of this year.
Wow.
I was writing a few songs. I pulled a Jeff Mangum and was like, I was reading Anne Frank's diary, and I was really inspired to start writing.
Yeah.
And that's how this came about. I wrote it in my bedroom, and I asked Max, and I was like, you know, what should I call this band? And then it came to me after that.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is kind of centered around Anne Frank.
The release that you put out?
The debut,
Yeah.
all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's centric.
So the debut, what was that called?
That is called 2/3 a Can of Burnt Split Pea Soup.
Nice, nice. And where is that available if people will find it?
I'm going to look directly at the camera.
Yeah,
Somebody
there you
zoom in on me. You can find that at Elastic... Oh, it did zoom in. You can find that on elasticstage.com/Dilbert. There you can buy vinyl and CD. That is also
really?
available on Bandcamp.
So you have this on vinyl?
Yes.
Nice. I want a copy of that.
We'll get you a copy. Trust
And
me.
anybody else out there want a copy, make sure and get a hold of them.
Yes,
so
find me
that
on
you-
Instagram at Cellar Lantern. We're very cool.
Yeah. So you mentioned Jeff Mangum. Are you a fan of the Elephant Six?
That's a way to...
Could I? Yeah. I mean, I know we've talked about this already.
Yes.
And maybe calling you a fan is like not really quite hitting it on the head there.
Yes. So one
Show
might
us some of
say.
your-
One might say.
He brought his.
I'm a big fan of the Elephant Six Recording Company. Thank you for zooming in. If y'all haven't heard this album, you're lying.
Yeah, they brought in lots of inspiration.
Yes, we brought in some cool stuff to
and
talk
just have it with you to talk about
about.
it.
It's visual aid.
Yeah. So tell us about your fandom of the group.
Just with Elephant Six, I was kind of called to do all of this because
Yeah.
living in the Athens area was a big inspiration for me. I mean I met Kelly
Yeah.
Hart through just
Nice.
memes and some
Through
memes.
through means. Yeah.
Yes, and just meeting all of these really cool people in the scene
Yeah.
inspired me to start making music. And I'm a loose part of the collective. I'm extended family.
Yeah.
But it's nice because I was able to meet all of these people who introduced me to more people who introduced me to more people. I mean,
Yeah.
I met Dane through Kelly because I was working on a music video
Yeah.
where I was like, I need somebody that looks like a wizard.
Oh, nice.
And-
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. He's telling me about
He
that.
fit the profile.
Yeah.
No, he very much did fit the profile, and I'm
Yeah.
still working on that video. So if y'all want to expect the Lamb and the Leash video at some point, if you want to give me locations, somebody find locations for me.
Well, what kind of location are you looking for?
Anything that has 4 walls, a roof, and a floor.
Okay, so you want it inside? Not
Yes, it's going to be
outside?
in a room.
Okay, all right.
The bare minimum is being in a room.
Okay. And are you a filmmaker?
Yes.
See, that's what I thought, because me and you met at the Athens Film Festival.
Yes, at the Burley Ivy show after the Athens Film Festival, and you saw me carrying around my camera.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I knew of you as, like, I told you this earlier. It was pretty funny. Like, I had met you, and I met somebody else in town, like, kind of in the same way. It was really weird. So when you reached out, like, I had confused you with somebody else, and like Dane was trying to like tell me about you, and then like, hey, this is so and so, and I was like, that's not like who I met. Like, who is this? So, anyways, it's good to finally get that all worked out.
I'm very glad. I'm glad that you got that worked out before I came on the show.
Yeah, I mean, the film festival was pretty chaotic.
It was because I was only in there. I was there that day just to see Burley Ivy, and then there was 9,000 people around Athens all going to do the same stuff, and I didn't have a pass.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is cool because y'all were doing, I want to say, the music video showcase earlier that day.
Yeah.
Right.
The local music video showcase.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. The local music video showcase at Flickr the day of, and I was like, whoa, what's going on around here? And it was the Athens Film Festival.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So you said, Max, you said you just joined recently?
Yeah.
Okay, so when was that?
Oh.
Like a couple months ago now?
Right after Bogart's song. So
really towards like the very end of August.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, I'm not really a whole lot of a musician at this point. Like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but we all got to start
sometimes
somewhere.
it doesn't always take you knowing what you're doing to make music.
Yeah.
I'm definitely fall into that too. In fact, we were talking before the show about outsider art, and how outsider art is the idea that it's an artist that hasn't been officially taught art, but they come to the art anyways.
That's a really big thing for me too. Obviously, we were talking before the show about Daniel Johnston.
Oh yeah,
and it's just that type of artistry is so beautiful because it's not affected by outside influences.
Yeah.
It's not affected by. I just got a phone vibration. Whoever is, if you're watching and you texted me, stop.
They're busy right now.
It's like with Daniel Johnston.
Yeah.
It's the artistry of having something so pure and unaffected by outside influences is amazing because if you're having to. Max is my favorite bassist. If you're having these affected outside influences and you're trying to make something weird for the sake of being weird, don't call yourself an outsider musician because it's like the Shags. They were only thrown into that not knowing their instruments.
I mean, in a way, like outsider artists should never be call themselves outsider artists.
Let's talk about
because they wouldn't know that term if they're not taught about art.
So
I wanted to ask one other question to Max real quick. Before you get back into your inspirations, because that was sort of what I wanted to ask you, like, where did your inspirations kind of lie first?
Honestly, my dad mostly has been a musician since he was younger than I am now. And so growing up in a very music-centric, art-centric household, my biggest inspirations come from just really my family.
Just being together and listening to the music, playing music.
Because as a kid, he would always play like this weird 80s Europop stuff, and it was like, it was all just things that, I mean, I'd go to school and I'd be like, I'd sing this one song and somebody else would be like, what song is that? Like, nobody knows what you're talking about.
What you're talking about. Yeah.
And so I've always loved music.
Yeah.
And really, I never really got into playing my own music until fairly recently. Like, I'm a visual artist personally. I draw a lot. And
we got one of your pictures on our refrigerator over here
that
now.
I drew today.
Yep.
And so I was in band in middle school and orchestra, but that never really was a passion for me until I really just this last year picked up bass and started learning and playing with the Cellar Lantern Hymns.
So what? I know you guys in a relationship or whatever, but how is that where it started? You being in the band, or were you in the band before the relationship started?
No, the band didn't exist until well after we got together.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. So what made you decide? Okay, I want to do this. Because I mean that's a big step from not really playing music, and now you're like, okay, let's start doing shows live.
I was just kind of enveloped into the band.
Yeah,
it was just sort of a thing that like, oh, I'll help out here and I'll do this, and then it was just like, oh, I guess I'm in it now.
Nice.
There was never really a definite point that I just decided to join.
Yeah.
I can also say that pretty easy. It's because I was like writing songs about Max before, and then I was like, "Hey, you want to learn these songs?" And then I was like, "Hey, you want to be a member?" Because I had to kick out my last drummer. Then I made my bassist the drummer, and I made the sample person the bassist. It just kind of all happened like that. I mean,
well, you fit in perfectly in Athens because that's kind of like how all bands.
All bands are there's, for lack of a better word, there's an incestuous relationship between all band members in Athens for no reason either.
Multiple bands. They're playing on everybody's projects, things like that.
I mean, you have John Fernandez, who's his 9,000 credits on his Wikipedia page, and I do hope to get him on the next record. It's the goal.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome.
I just wanted to say, my mom is in the chat, and she just mentioned Schnuffelbunny, which is a German children's song.
Yeah.
Like musician, children's band.
Like traditional kind of.
And not exactly.
No.
It's like electronica kind of.
Oh, okay,
and that's another thing that my dad introduced me to.
I'm going to have to look up Snufflebunny.
Schnuffelbunny.
Snufflebunny.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
But yeah, it's just the inspirations for all of this are really across the board.
What's that CD you got?
All right, so this is one of my biggest inspirations right here. This, can you zoom in on that? This is the Handsome Ones' debut and only only album. It's a Lie.
Nice.
This record right here I listened to this record going into any album cycle I do. This specific record, it's signed.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
But whenever I go into an album cycle, it's the record I always listen to because I don't know, it's so like irreverent in a way because like have you seen. Like, there's something about it that it was just a few dudes in Washington fucking 20 years ago making bullshit and put it on CD. And it's one of the strangest pieces of music I've ever heard. Yeah. I have a similar relationship to it as I do with Tommy Wiseau's 2003 cult hit classic The Room because it's such a strange record, but it enveloped me when I first listened to it. Yeah. Y'all go look up the Handsome Ones on Spotify and listen to Nichiren Shoeshine Boy. It's a really good record.
And
really good song.
we watched the Dixie Blood Mustache before we came in.
We did
on this, and that's like talking about some weirdos there.
Yes,
like totally
it's just
cool.
all of Elephant Six.
Like
even
I think I don't know if this is before I moved to Athens or after I had moved to Athens, but like one of the first shows that I went to in Athens. It was just I don't remember where it was right now. It was so long ago now, but there was a shower curtain in front of us, and then the band was behind the shower curtain, and we just heard these noises similar to what you heard right there. Yeah. And I was told later on that was Dixie Blood Mustache, and that they used like kitchen utensils and.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
It's like, that's how it is, and it's like all of Elephant Six. It's like I was talking with Kelly Hart about the instrumentation, and she was like, I don't remember what record it was on, but Will Hart was credited with Stove Door because he just was opening and shutting a stove door aggressively, and I was like, that if that's enough to be called an instrument, I can be doing what I'm doing. But along with that, we have this record right here. This is American Football's 1999 self-titled record. This record right here started Midwest Emo, and I'm lucky enough that their drummer and trumpet player is a close friend of mine. His name is Steve Lamos, but it's just the instrumentation and jangliness of because Telecasters before American American football were just like country bunkin' fucking cowboy guitars, and then it was brought to the mainstream because that single coil jingle and that really sparkly sound that you get from it. It's just so beautiful, and I'm lucky enough to be friends with one of their core and founding members, and all of this has turned into something so beautiful. And I just love it.
So how do you? I don't know if this is something maybe you're conscious of or not, but how does that inspiration filter into what you do?
Well, it's a big part of instrumentation and lyricism. Because a lot of what I write, I guess American football doesn't have necessarily a type of writing style that's specifically theirs, but it's just melancholy, and it's just the human condition that, we can all kind of relate to that in a way, and that bleeds over into it because my writing has never been surface level and about nothing, as a lot of musicians that I know have. But it's he knows. But it has that true nature to it that makes it so beautiful, and I've gotten that from the surrealism of Neutral Milk Hotel and the realness of American football and the strangeness of this disc. I know you're watching, Merlin. It's all of this has accumulated into what the Cellar Lantern Hymns has become, and I couldn't be more lucky. Well, I
can't wait to hear it. That's going to be coming up in a minute here. Before we go, though, let's talk about, you said you had some releases.
Yes.
Let's talk about releases coming out, or you said the EP or the demo was what you've already got out.
Yes. Okay. So I have released my debut project, 2/3 a can of burnt split pea soup. You can find that and the re-record. Actually, Max came up with the title for that. It came from Anne Frick's diary, because there's a scene where her mother burns split pea soup, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the title. But yes, you can find 2/3 a can of burnt split pea soup. The re-recorded version that's on vinyl right now. Go to elasticstage.com/Dilbert. Cool. You can find the original version on Bandcamp. As far as the demo, you can find my demo Bogar Son, which is available on elasticstage.com/Dilbert on vinyl and CD currently. And that's Bogar Son. I'm doing a few songs off of that tonight.
Cool.
And doing one track off of my debut.
Cool.
And we're also... this is the first time I'm formally announcing it to all of y'all, as this is the last show that we're doing to promote 2/3 a can of burnt split pea soup. This is the last one. We are working on a new record called Ivy in Retrograde. It'll be co-written between us.
So that's in the process.
That's
right
in the
now?
process. We're in the writing process right now.
Cool.
I do really want to get John Fernandez on that project, and hopefully he will see this at some point. We'll have
to talk to John. He's really good. He's been on, like you mentioned it earlier, he's been on so many records.
So many records.
Yeah. So,
but
and where are you recording? Just at home, or?
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. The first album was recorded in my living room when my mom was at work, and I tore apart the living room and put my tape recorder and a computer and all my garbage in there, and recorded it in there, and all of it was just 4-track demos and stuff. But it's become something really cool.
Nice. Do you have any other shows coming up? Anything in the works?
We're in the process of booking a festival next year.
Okay.
But I'm sure we're going to have more shows in between there.
Yeah.
We're going to try and book more shows. Hopefully I'm going to use this as an opportunity to book more shows, because I know most of the people that are watching and will watch haven't heard of us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's all in the process, baby.
Definitely let us know. We'll let everybody know whenever something like that happens.
You got my number.
And maybe we'll get you back soon.
Alrighty.
So,
we'll hopefully, we'll have full band here. We'll have my drummer Jamie.
Yeah.
We hope to have Jamie in here. Jamie's a really cool individual. Just hoping to be back here in the future and play some cool shit for y'all.
All right, so what's the best way for people to reach out to you?
Okay, if y'all want to reach out to me, my phone number and address, I'm playing. My Instagram is @CellarLantern. That's where you can find my demos, some of my live performances, any of my shit posting that I do literally all the time. You can find it on there. On there, it also has a link to my website. Just follow me on Instagram @CellarLantern. On YouTube, it's the Cellar Lantern Hymns.
Cool.
I really hope y'all enjoyed the live set. This has been 2 or so months in the making. I really hope y'all love this.
Yeah, I think you got a couple fans there.
I have a couple fans? Oh, my God. Who's Mr. Smiley?
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
All right, well, let's, we're going to be, do we have anything?
Just replay the Dixie Blood Mustache.
I have a Footox
Okay.
video.
Okay, Foodox next, and then you'll be live right after that.
Coolio, coolio.
All right. Is there anything I forgot to mention?
Fuck Donald Trump.
Okay. Yes.
Kill all fascists.
All right. We'll be right back.